Hello everyone, this is just a quick editor's note. This is Stephen GBA, also known as GMG Gameboy. I have found a workaround, because I realized when we're going to Rock Tunnel / Dark Cave, we wouldn't be able to get a Machop, or a Machamp, from the Machop. We could only get Machoke. So what I had to do was, because this game is, hold on. This game is Pokemon Leaf Green version 1V.1. And now the V1.1, if you see right there, that is very different than the version 1. In the sense that when you do cheat codes, you cannot, most of them will not work. The original ones will not work. So what you have to do is, because you see, I have a Machamp right there between Beedrill and Voltorb. Now, I didn't spawn it at level 28. I spawned it at level 13 or 15. Can't remember which one. And I leveled it up. Now, the reason that I had to spawn him is, and how I spawned him, is this. When you go to the cheats, you see I have these codes. The Machamp, that's the Machamp code. That works for both Fire Red and Leaf Green. Version 1.1. The MCC, that's, well, MC lowercase c, that's the activation code to spawn Machamp. So you would do MC lowercase c, then Machamp. Let me show you the code. So if you ever need this, this is the code, and that's what it is. If you need a pause, I'll let you pause. There's the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. So there's the first, second, third, fourth. And then you would use that to spawn the Machamp. But if you try a Pokeball or Great Ball, in my case I had to use a Great Ball because it was God. Machamp does not like Pokeballs. But you cannot catch it. Because it didn't, after it says, wow, the champ appeared. If you throw a Pokeball, trainer blocked the ball. It becomes a trainer's Pokemon because it's a Pokemon Fire Red code. So what you have to do to overseed it is use the Leaf Green's version 1.1, and this is terrible because there's no forums that I found. This was just a random comment on a video on YouTube. I don't even remember the person's name, but they made this video that was about Fire Red and how to catch people's Pokemon. But it wasn't version 1.1. So what I had to do was I had to use the code of... This is the code that the video provided for version 1. This is Catch Trainer's Pokemon code. That's what CTPC stands for. So that's the first line. This is the second line. This is the third line. And this is the last line. And then what I did was I used a different master code entirely. This is the master catch code. That's what this is. I'm going to show it to you now. And this one's for version 1.1 of a ROM for Leaf Green. But it somehow worked with the Catch Trainer's Pokemon code with the video below, even though that's a 1.0. So I basically just, I guess I glitched it, I don't know, but it just worked out amazingly. It took me forever to do this. But I had all these on, but what you have to do is you have to do it in a specific order or this will bug your game for the rest of the playthrough. And I don't know if my game's bugged. If it is, then that's what I get. But I did the precautions for this so it shouldn't break. So what I did was I turned on MC, lowercase c, and Machamp. Spawned the Machamp. Didn't throw a Pokeball or anything. Then I did the Master CC CTPC because it still considers it a wild Pokemon, but it still hasn't. If you throw a Pokeball, then it transfers into a trainer's Pokemon. So you have to do it right before it. Right before the trainer bought the ball. Like before you do that, you have to turn on the last two. And then by then you should have all of them on. You could technically turn off the Machamp and MC lowercase c, but you don't have to. I don't think I did. And what you have to do before you throw the Pokeball, make a save state. Before you do any of this, make a save state. And hold L and R. Now, you might be asking yourself, Steven, doesn't that pull up the little info thing like this? Yes, it does. But that actually helps you in this case, because as you're throwing the Pokeball, you'll pull up the Pokeball bag, you'll mash use, and then right before the animation of the bag exiting and you throwing the ball, you have to do this. You have to do L and R. And it's weird because you just mash R and it does that, and mash L, it does that. But you have to do L and R, apparently, and it will not bug out. It will not blue screen. And I have tested it. It does blue screen if you do it wrong. And that's a warning. So you just revert back to your safe state of before you do any of this and just try again. I've had to do it like 7 to 9 times before I could finally get Machamp. Because I only had 2 Great Balls. So I had to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. So regardless, that's just, if it doesn't work, revert your save state, try again, blah blah blah. So let's go back to the game. I appreciate your time, and I hope you found that helpful. If you ever try to catch a Machamp or just any other Pokemon, apparently there's a site on Super Cheats that has the code. Basically, it's like the sheet for Machamp. It's literally that, but the last 4 digits, the 0044, that's specifically for Machamp. So if you want to need another Pokemon, go to that list, look it up. And they should have the 4 digits for all the other Pokemon. Like if you want Bulbasaur, it's a certain code. If you want Charizard, it's a certain code. Like if you're doing the randomizer challenge, I would say do a different code. I feel like that's a different code entirely for a randomizer challenge. But technically, you could just put all the Pokemon 150 codes and just like swipe up and down and just press one and hope for the best. But you know, anyway, thank you for your time, and let's go back to the video. I'm going radio silent, so this is Steven and the GBA at GMG Gaming, and thank you.